Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I have a 2-day wear test for you guys, and I'm reviewing the new Patrick Ta Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. This is what it looks like, and I did pick up mine in the shade 13 Olive. So I do want to mention, because it has been 4 hours later since I filmed me applying and stuff, and I forgot to mention that I do have normal, slightly combination T-zone. So my skin is normal, slightly combo T-zone. Just wanted to mention that just because I forgot to mention that while I was applying my foundation and stuff like that. But it's been about 3 hours now, and as you can see, I am not looking overly glowy or anything like that. It's looking good. We're gonna leave it at that. So if you wanna know my thoughts and see my 2-day wear test, definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and let's just go ahead and jump right in. So Patrick Ta launched his, second foundation now. The first one was the Duo Side Cream Foundation. Now he has a liquid foundation, which is the Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation for Natural Glow. That's a very long name for a foundation, but the claims for this is medium coverage, has hyaluronic acid, radiant finish, hydrating, best for dry combo normal skin. What is it? I'm reading this off of the Sephora site. A lightweight and luminous foundation with serum-inspired ingredients with a buildable medium coverage formula that boosts hydration and blurs the look of imperfections. It's medium coverage. Again, the finish is radiant. Liquid formulation. Highlighted ingredients are 3 forms of hyaluronic acid, visibly plump and hydrate. Plant-derived squalene, which visibly improves elasticity and diffuses fine lines. And kombucha, which enhances the look of smoothness and radiance. Okay, so I do want to mention that I have worn this foundation already. Let me go ahead and share with you guys. This is what the packaging looks like, and the shade is on top. I did end up going with the shade 13 Olive. I love the packaging. I think it's so beautiful and luxe. It is fingerprinty, just like the eyeshadow palette, but I think it's just so beautiful. Yes, it is also $58, which is a lot, but I remember when I wanted to pick up the Laura Mercier foundation, and that was $52, and I was like, what is up with all these brands raising their prices? But yes, $58 is quite a bit of money, but I feel like you're getting also like a luxe experience with this packaging. I think it's so beautiful. Again, it's heavy, it's glass, it has this little plaque here. I don't know if he's selling the foundation by the packaging, but again, I have worn this foundation already yesterday. Today's Friday, I got it on Wednesday. I tested it out for work. It did a 13-hour wear test Thursday, so I've worn this foundation once, and so far I am impressed. My first impressions was really, really good. So we are gonna test it out differently this time. Yesterday I didn't apply skincare because, again, this is infused with a whole bunch of ingredients that you can use this foundation without having a skincare routine, I guess. But today I did apply my skincare, and I did already apply my primer as well. I used my Sephora Smooth and Blur primer, and this one is one of my favorites. I have seen other reviews, I must say, and it didn't really work for a lot of people, but again, I wore mine yesterday and it worked out really well, and I'm going to use the products that work for me as well as use my favorite products. You know, I'm testing out a new foundation, like I want it to succeed, and I want to keep it. I don't want to have to go and return it. But anyways, okay, so I have my Sephora Smooth and Blur primer on. It's been about 10 minutes now that it's been on, and yesterday I did apply it with my Sonia Cashew foundation and brush, but today I usually apply foundation with a sponge, so I'm going to apply the foundation with my sponge, and I'm gonna pump it out. I did a 1.5 pumps yesterday with the brush, but I'm gonna do the same, but I'm just gonna be applying it with the sponge. This is a serum like formula, and let's see. Again, I did apply it with a brush yesterday, and it did look heavier than it usually does, because again, I do usually apply my foundations with a sponge just because I don't like super full coverage foundations. Usually I use medium coverage foundations. That's just my go-to. If something is ranked like a high coverage foundation, I usually will not be picking it up. Again, even for medium coverage, I feel like you can build it to like a high medium coverage. But I have no more foundation left. I did do a 1.5 pumps, and this is what my skin is looking like. I feel like I have that glow that it is claiming to have, and the color is pretty good. It might be a little dark in the winter maybe, but for right now I feel like it looks fine. I'm gonna do a close-up so you guys can see. Maybe I will insert another one with my phone so you guys can see with my phone, because I feel like the lights might be a little too bright. But this is what my skin looks like. And looking at it, I like it. I feel like it looks good. Like, I feel like you can tell that you're wearing something. It looks glowy. But overall, I like the way it looks. So let me do a clip real quick with my phone. I ended up moving to in front. This is where I'm filming. My room's kind of crazy, but this is what my skin is looking like. Just applied it, that pump and a half. I feel like it looks really good. And it just looks like skin. I really like it. So I do plan on doing like a wear test. Today, just yesterday, I did do a 13-hour wear test. So I will include that after I come back with my full face. But again, this is what my skin is looking like. And I like the way it looks. I think it looks good. So I'm back with my full face now. And let's see. I still think it looks really good. I like this foundation again. I tried it out yesterday, sneaky peeky. Spoiler alert is what I'm trying to say, I think. Yesterday's wear test, again, it was 13 hours and my skin looked really good. So, and even right now, like, I feel like my skin looks really good too. It's definitely more of a natural foundation and I like the glow that I'm getting. If you guys are wondering what's on my skin, again, I'm using the Sephora Soft and Blur. Come on. Come on. It looks like this. It's a blue packaging. You can kind of see it there. So I'm using that as my primer. And then foundation, of course, Patrick Ta. For concealer, I applied my Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. I have the shade Vanilla. I set that with my Nakia Joy powder. This is the Velvet Finishing Powder, just in translucent. And then for bronzer, I'm using my Peaches and Cream bronzer in sculpting powder in light medium. For blush, I'm using my Almay blush in the shade Nearly Nude. And then for highlight, I'm using my Champagne Pop times Becca and Jaclyn Hill collab. Jaclyn Hill times Becca Champagne Pop is what this is. I'm like, wait, what? And on my lips, I'm wearing the NYX Soft Brown Lip Liner. And then on top of that, to add a little gloss, I'm wearing my Bare Minerals. I don't know what this is, but it looks like this. It's just in the shade Clear. Well, it's in the shade Dream, but it's a clear shade. Okay, so again, I wore this foundation yesterday. I keep repeating myself, but I wore it yesterday for 13 hours. Right now, I feel like my skin looks really nice. Even on camera, I feel like it looks good. I definitely feel like it's more of a medium, wouldn't say high coverage, but like a medium to high, I feel. Like, I feel like my skin looks really good. And again, I'll do my little close-up right now so you guys can see how it looks. And I'll do a wear test. I think I'm going to do like 8 hours or so. I don't know. I would like to post it tonight, which again, it's Friday. So I need to edit and then try to upload. So 8 to 10, we will see. Right now it is 10:37, but I did apply this around like 10:15. So we will see. I'll do the math in my head and then do like intermediate check-ins. Is that how you say it? I don't have the words today. I'm going to take my dog to the groomer right now, and I want to go to Ulta and swatch some of that new Lancome fountain. Well, it's not new. The Lancome reformulated version that they did. That's going to be part of the Ulta steals. I'm thinking about picking that up. So I wanted to go swatch some shades and see what would be my color match. And I have to pick up my daughter at 2 o'clock, so maybe I'll do a check-in around there and we will be back. So I will actually include the footage of yesterday that I took. I was at work and I did a little clip of it. The lighting is horrible. I work like administrative side, but like in a shop-ish. I don't know how to say that. Project managers and stuff like that. So anyways, I did do like a close up and I thought my skin looked really good. I also did a wear test by the time I got home, and that was 12 to 13 hours in. So I will include those too. And then again, I will include a wear test. Yesterday's was applied with a brush, today's applied with a sponge, so we will see the difference because I definitely want to see what that difference will be. But again, spoiler alert, so far I actually like it, and I'm on the opposite side of everybody else that's not liking this foundation. So we will see you guys in a few. So this is the foundation actually after 13 hours of wear. I got proof. 5:51 p.m. I applied this at 5 a.m. a little before 5 even. I wake up at 4:30 and get ready for work. I leave by 5:15 to work. So this has been on for what? Almost 13 hours? I think it looks pretty good. I did apply my foundation with a brush. I usually apply it with a sponge. But overall, I think it looks good. Like, obviously it's gonna start breaking down. It has been on for 13 hours, but I thought it was gonna be glowier with the reviews I have seen. I was curious and I did watch reviews, but I set and I applied my primer and powder just like I would. I used my favorite primer and powder, and this is 13 hours of wear again. So I am going to definitely apply it again tomorrow, but I'm going to use a sponge, and I am going to apply my skincare as well and go from there. But overall, I like this foundation. Hey everyone, I'm outside my daughter's school and I wanted to do a check-in. It's been about 4 hours or so since I applied my foundation, and I feel like I am looking a little hydrated compared to yesterday, but I also did apply my skincare routine. Let's take down the air today, and yesterday I didn't apply my skincare routine because supposedly this foundation you don't have to apply your skincare, but overall I feel like my skin looks good. Like, it does look like a natural glow like the foundation says, but this is what my skin is looking like. I feel like I can probably blot a little bit and it might look a little bit more, I don't know, more glowier because we have the roof this way. But like in person, I feel like it doesn't look, it definitely has a natural glow, but it doesn't look luminous like the camera is kind of picking up how shiny. But I'm not even like greasy or anything. Like, I really like the way this looks on my skin. I think it looks really good. I really like it, and definitely am not going to return it. This is my second day wear test. Again, I'm gonna probably do like an 8-hour wear test so I can edit and get it uploaded today. But I really like it, and I think it looks good. In person, I do see again the natural glow, but I don't look oily. It looks nice. I really like it. I think I'll really like this foundation in the winter time. I think it'll go better, but as you can see there, how my skin looks. Like, I feel like it looks greasy, but in person, it really isn't. Let's see, maybe let me do this. Sometimes I do this when I'm like gonna blot. I guess that did help, right? Yeah. A little bit of my oils were peeking through at 4 hours. I like the glow I have on my forehead. Like, it does not look as, I don't know, it just looks different in person to me. Like, I feel like on camera it looks like really glowy, but it's not that glowy in person. It just looks like a really natural, healthy glow. So yeah, this is my 4-hour check-in. I will do my last check-in around 6. It's 2:02 right now, but I'll do it around 6 and then I will finish off the video then. Hey everyone, so this is my last check-in. It's almost 7 o'clock and 6:54, and I'm gonna do my final check-in. This is what my skin is looking like. I have not blotted or anything. I definitely have a beautiful glow going on. Overall, I like this foundation. For $58, like, you definitely should be wearing it every day. You don't want to like just have it in your drawer, but I do like it. So if you're looking for a higher end foundation for like everyday use, I feel like it looks good for everyday use. If you like the glow, again, this has been on for 9 hours and I like it. Like, it looks pretty good for 9 hours. It looked pretty good for 13 hours when I wore it yesterday. And again, I do have normal to combination T-zone, like oily a little bit, but I'm liking the way it looks on my skin. It looks natural. It doesn't look greasy. It looks good, I feel. So I like it. So again, for $58. If you're looking for a higher end foundation, I would say yes, go ahead and pick it up. But if you're wanting something a little more affordable, obviously you're not going to pick this up, but it worked out for me. Who is this foundation for? If you don't mind the glow, I just feel like it doesn't look bad on my skin. Like, it doesn't look greasy. Like, it definitely looks like a healthy glow, so I like it. I would recommend it. We are doing our closet, so if I have like wood, and then if you see the saw right there, we're doing like custom closets, so that's why you see a saw and random stuff in our backyard. But anyways, I like this foundation, definitely happy with it. This is 9 hours of wear, and I feel like my skin has a nice healthy glow. I am noticing that it's settling a little bit in my smile lines. I've never noticed that before, but overall I like the way it looks on my skin. I definitely like it. I'm not part of the no club, I'm part of the yes club. If you're like interested in trying it out, I definitely recommend you trying it out, or at least go and get a sample of it before you pick it up. But I'm also saying, like, people are comparing the price. There's so many foundations that are expensive. Like the Lancome foundation is like 50 something dollars. The Laura Mercier is 50 something. Dior obviously is 50 something dollars. 58 is quite a bit. But again, if you're in the market for a higher end foundation, I would recommend it. And let me know if you've tried this foundation. What do you think of it? Are you going to pick it up or are you not? Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.